A growing number of medical people are urging women, both on and off oral contraceptives, to make pelvic workouts part of their daily fitness routines, and not just to ward off backaches either. It could be a matter of life or death as well.
That's right. Did you know that 30% of all surgery in the United States is performed on women's sexual organs? According to the American College of Surgeons, 250,000 women will go under the knife this year because of pelvic muscle problems alone.
But I understand a simple set of exercises could eliminate many of these operations.
That's true. Plus, the exercises have a very pleasant side effect, it turns out.
Which is?
Which is better sex. But before we get to that, let's begin with the basics. The controversial love muscle. Some medical experts call it just a minor part of the pelvic structure for both women and men, but others say it's the major muscle that contracts during orgasm, and the stronger the muscle, the better the sexual satisfaction. The pubicoxygeus muscle is the main pelvic muscle for both men and women, usually called the PC muscle for short. It stretches back from the pubic bone to the coccyx or tailbone in a straight line surrounding the anus in men as well as the vagina in women. When the female PC muscle is weak, it can sag, letting internal organs like the uterus or the bladder fall. And when the PC muscle is too tense, penetration by the penis is often difficult, and vaginal infections can occur as the normal blood flow is decreased. The PC is the muscle that animals use to wag their tails, just as some believe our human ancestors did some 30 million years ago. But as people evolved and started to move upright, gravity placed an additional strain on the muscle, since the muscle now had to support the internal organs, unlike that of an animal which supports itself horizontally on 4 feet. One of the first doctors to recognize the importance of the PC muscle was Arnold Kegel. He taught women how to isolate the PC muscle by suggesting they sit on a toilet seat, spread their legs wide apart, and start and stop the flow of urine. Using the PC muscle is the only way one can do this. Kegel encouraged women to flex and relax this muscle on a regular basis. He was amazed when women reported that the exercise not only cured their physical problems, but also improved their sex lives through better orgasms. Today, pelvic exercisers such as this are available. This particular one was invented by Stuart Bloch, a sex therapist who has run into strong resistance from the medical community to both his ideas and his invention.
Basically, the women of America were using this particular product. Most OBGYNs would lose about 40 to 50% of their practice because we would be taking from them some 25 to 30 common ailments that women come up with.
Bloch told me he'd had strong reaction from doctors whose patients had used the exerciser.
I've had one particular one who left a message on my answering machine one day, infuriated that I had sold one to his patient who was due for surgery, who now that she no longer needed surgery, insinuated that I had cost him some $2,800 in surgical fees.
Could you explain the exerciser to me, sort of take me through it step by step?
Sure, I'd be glad to. Basically, the woman with the flaccid PC muscle starts with the large sphere, and she works that through the PC muscle while clamping down. She isolates the PC muscle because the exerciser itself is cold, so that will automatically isolate the PC muscle for her. She clamps down on this, and she'll do this particular exercise for about 3 weeks. And then she'll work her way to the center ball and clamp down on that one. And during that time, she can reverse going to the smaller side to get a feeling, because the bars in between are also small. And she can clamp down on this one and still work. The desired effect, to know when the muscle is in proper tone, is when it's difficult to pull the small ball from the opening of the vagina.
Are men even aware of the existence of a PC muscle? Men have them.
Yeah, and it's actually used to help maintain an erection and also to hold back on ejaculation so that they can experience orgasm without ejaculation. And men exercise it the same way that women do, except they don't have a bar or a device to do it. There are also some exercises with an erection of either draping a cloth or a towel over it and flexing the penis up and down so that they start to strengthen the penis muscle itself. They can go to heavier and heavier towels, or by dampening the towel or wetting the towel and creating more weight. Some men start off with a handkerchief and then eventually graduate to bath towel. I don't know anybody who's doing a bath sheet yet.